Just the sound of your own voice would make you go crazy because it's all boomy. Can you hear the boom out there from my voice?
Yeah.
Well, that's nuts, dude. Whoa.
Hey guys, what's up?
Today we're in Boise, Idaho.
And we are checking out the Idaho State Penitentiary.
Yes, I can't wait to check this place out. A lot of history. Closed when the prison was 101 years old.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited. It was featured on Ghost Adventures.
Oh, maybe get some ghosties.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, let's go check
Let's
it out.
check it out. We're locked in now.
Yeah, one way in, one way out.
We're inside. Now we're on the basketball court. We're gonna be shooting some hoops.
Not really.
But behind us is the maximum security. It was built in 1954, so late to the game because it closed in the 70s. But let's check it out.
So right inside the maximum security part of the prison is an awesome display of prison weapons. Look at all these shanks or shivs. It's pretty neat. And then, dude, someone made a club. And then my favorite is the machete down here. Somebody made a machete, dude. That's nuts.
Right here is one of the maximum security cells. It's pretty locked tight. There's a door in the front and a door in the back, locked up. Here's all the plumbing to all the cells. Probably when they try to flood their toilet, they don't need to mess with them.
They can cut them off.
You messed up.
So right up the stairs on the second floor next to the gallows and death row are the upstairs cells. Check these guys out. Can't really get to them. What's over there?
Death row in the witness area.
What was back there?
Plumbing.
Oh, plumbing. And it says how many is there in here?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. This one actually has some padding in there on the bed. And this guy's a radio too. Oh, look at this guy's a TV. TV and a radio. Who's this? Do you know who that is?
I don't know who that is,
What
but Snowden is the last name.
We have to research him to see.
I know.
Oh, this is crazy. This is the gallows, and this is the viewing room, I guess, for the victims or whoever could view the hanging. And if you look in here, it's probably hard to see because of the glass, but there's a platform that they would stand on, and they would blindfold them, and be all tied, and the noose would be around their neck, and then there's a lever, and it would drop them. Oh, that's crazy. That's not a way I would pick
No.
to go out. I would probably go out by firing squad versus hanging, man, because that's
What if
nuts.
you survive, though?
I don't know, still choking to death? No way.
We found this little informational tidbit about Raymond Snowden. He was the first and last inmate to be executed in this building by the gallows.
All right, so we just walked down to the drop room, and this is right below that little trap door we showed you from upstairs. So the body would come down here, and this floor would catch them, and there's a drain in case anything leaked out, like body fluid or blood or crazy, and then there's a hose where they're gonna spray it down the drain. That's like absolutely crazy to me that this room even has a name, the drop room. I've never even heard of that, but I guess it's needed when you're hanging people.
Look how tiny this is. I had to walk sideways just to get in.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in.
Good luck.
Try. Here, let's switch here. Yeah. That's how I gotta do this anyways. And I touch front to back. I guess if you're a big dude, you can't be in prison here.
This is a 1928 cell.
Yeah, it's older. People were smaller back in the day.
We are in the 1928 cell block, and this is insane. It's 4 floors of cells. Scary.
Right here is a double wide cell. There's 4 bunks in here. Look at that. 1, 2, and then I squeeze in here. Look at that. 3 and 4 right there. Crazy.
We're on the 2nd floor now. We're not allowed on any of the other floors, so we gotta deal with 2.
It's pretty much the same setup, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same setup.
Except for this fence right here, so you can't fall. I wonder if that's for us, or if that was always like that.
I don't know. I don't want to fall. This guy right here, John Sorensen, he was here at 19. He got his GED, took college classes, and became a computer operator for Boeing. You could turn your life around.
You can, that's what jail does.
Supposed to. This is the chapel. It was in operation from the 40s to the 70s, and it was destructed in the prison riot.
No roof, man. And they have it sectioned off where we can't go in, but
Yeah.
it's all right. So this is the old dining hall. Unfortunately, we can't go in because there's no floor and the building's pretty much falling down, but let's take a closer look and we can see into the basement. It's pretty neat. Here is another view of the dining hall, and this building was designed to let natural light in to the basement area, so you can see the area in between the ground and the basement, and the windows let all that natural light in. Hey, Shannon, there's no loafing in this area.
Right here where the rose garden is was the original area where they would do executions. They would have the gallows built there in the corner. And here is the original death row building. Unfortunately, we can't get in, but the inmates would be able to watch through their cell at their gallows being built. This area was called the deadline, and inmates were not allowed to be up here. If they were up here, they were given a stern warning to get away from the area, but if they didn't, deadly force came about.
What does that mean?
I'm sure they probably shot them. I'm assuming.
Check this out. So the prison wall was built between 1893 and 1894, and the warden implemented inmate labor to keep down costs and to keep the inmates busy.
This foundation was the site of the prison hospital, but in the 70s there was an electrical fire, which actually started the prison riot.
Alright guys, so we're in the cooler. Originally, each of these cells held 5 men in solitary confinement. The cells were tiny. Eventually that was just narrowed down to 1 guy per cell. But in this, you can go in, I'm gonna go in. There's one little air vent. Forget that, dude. Just the sound of your own voice would make you go crazy because it's all boomy. Can you hear the boom out there from my voice?
Yeah.
Well, that's nuts, dude. Whoa. Crazy. So what's the biggest difference between this newer solitary confinement section versus the old cooler section?
So the cooler had many people to a cell. This looks like you can't have more than 1 person to a cell. It is super tiny. And even the name cooler and then Siberia is like, you're done.
You can go in the last one, right?
Yeah.
Go in there. Yeah, they're like a quarter of the size, right?
Yeah, way tinier.
No bed, I think, right?
No bedding. You probably had to just sit on the floor. Right here lays Dennis the cat. He served 16 years here at the penitentiary. So we found out that one of the inmates found a kitten out in the yard, put him in his pocket, snuck him in, and everyone loved him. So They buried him here when he passed away, and they engraved his little name right here.
Check this out, guys. Right inside the laundry room, there's this visual display of where each of the tools go. Probably so the guards can see right away if any tools are missing when people are leaving their shift from the laundry room. Clean clothes, towels, and socks will be issued on exchange basis only, so bring them to get them. Here are a couple of old dryers in the laundry room. This one open right here was used exclusively for drying socks. Gotta get those feet.
Right here they would tie mismatched socks until they were able to find the match.
That's funny.
Crazy.
This whole building is so neat. You can smell the old machinery. It almost smells like dust and oil, and I just love that smell when you walk into like an old building. Almost like going to your grandma's house and that old, like when you're reading a book, like the old smell of a book. That's what this place smells like. Here are the showers. Let's take a peek in here. You can see the faucets hanging, just hanging from the pipes. Talk about a large shower. And then someone even threw a towel up there. Hey, what do you think that button does, Shannon?
I have no idea. They're in the front only, so.
Do you want to do, like, I just want to press it.
I really just want to press it.
That was amazing.
That place is so cool, and they let you walk around.
Yes, it's a self-guided tour.
You get to see whatever you want to see.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here for about an hour. There's still so much to see. There's exhibits that we only got to like scratch the surface of, like the tattoo exhibit.
Yeah.
That was awesome, like prison tattoos and like, the history,
Yeah.
and it showed some of the artists, prison artists, and like how they did it and what some of the tattoos mean.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
I really like the old jail cell where they had like each prisoner and like how old they were, what they did.
Yeah.
And like some of them actually got out and had lives.
That's what being
good.
in jail and prison is supposed to reform you to where you're a productive member of society, and
Right.
it's nice to see that it works sometimes.
Yeah.
Definitely check this place out when you're in Boise, Idaho. It's worth the detour. It's worth a stop.
Yeah.
This place is amazing.
Yeah, and it's not even like far off the
Oh
highway.
no, it's
And,
not.
like,
Nah, it's
super easy to
we
get
got
to.
we got off 84 and it was like 15 minutes. It's not even bad. And I think it was like $12 to get in. It was like $6 each.
Yeah, and you get a cool
Reasonable.
view of the mountains.
Oh yeah, so cool.
It's so pretty.
And we're ending the video here at the women's part of the prison. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit quieter. There's no guard towers here.
Yeah, it's actually separate from the
It's separate. It's on the outside of the bigger men's prison.
Interesting.
Very interesting stuff.
Scandalous crimes right here. We got crimes of bigotry, spreading a disease, giving an abortion, adultery. You go to jail. I know it's bad news, but come on. As of 2016, adultery was still a crime in Idaho.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you're really enjoying our videos, you can check out our Patreon, help fund the fines,
Get postcards.
and get some postcards. Until the next video in an old 100-year-old prison tour 2019, baby.
Well, bye.
Well, bye.
Well, zombie apocalypse, we know where to come.
Why?
Right here. You know?
Yeah, there you go.
No. So I saw the door cracked open a little bit, so I went strong-armed the door, and it was locked from the inside, so no prison's holding me out of any exhibit.
But you pulled it open, though. You unlocked the door.
No, it had chains on the inside.
Oh.
So when I pulled it, it was locked.
Gotcha.
But
Now I understand.
it was an accident, so okay. Okay.
So right inside the maximum.
Maximum.
I can't fucking say it, dude.
Hi.
How come you don't like it in there?
I feel so nasty in here. I could never be in here. No way.